Up, I'm live, and it's a Wednesday, which is a normal stream day for me, unlike last night. But again, blame the storm that blew through most of the US. Certainly the eastern half. And, dumped at minimum a foot of snow here. Again, I won't say exactly how much, but it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things anyway. Point is, I wasn't in the mood to stream Monday night, as I said last night, so I didn't. I streamed last night instead. Ethan found a button. Anyway, yeah, Wednesday night, so you know what that means. More Pokemon, and specifically, more Pokemon Moon. Because of how long it takes, although there were some technical issues last time. But but because of how long it takes and everything, and the fact that I've only done one stream, we are just about to finally get to the second island. Yeah, one stream and I'm only just able to get to Akala Island. Not that surprising, honestly. I have made some tweaks to the capture setup. It's still basically the same. Also, I just realized I'm not on the right Stream Deck profile. There we go. If I pull it over here, yellow borders, love to see it. Anyway, oh, did I go full screen? Yes, so. There we go. Now there's just a yellow border around the entire edge of my screen. Love it. Anyway, yeah, no, we've got 2 Z crystals, got 1 Pokemon still, because it's gonna be a little while longer before we actually catch anything. And also, yes, I can control the thing even when I'm not tabbed into it. Had to make a change to the environmental variables to actually make that work. And the thing is... yeah, I'm using my regular controller, so it's still drifting like crazy. Audio. This is a quieter song, so I don't want it to be too loud. And there's joystick drift. Anyway, let me swap my joystick around so I have the shorter one for this. Don't you start misbehaving. Like, I spent a good 20 minutes earlier just literally running around this area getting this to not lag like crazy, and as soon as I start doing shit, it starts lagging. Of course, I have to run at this point in the game. I don't have any option otherwise. But I will say, you might notice... actually, hold on. Is that right? No, I'm pretty sure I have it normally here. I'd have to check my other saves, but I forgot I can do this. Anyway, as I was going to say, as it starts lagging a bit, it's part of the experience. Anyway, yeah. Encoding takes up a fair amount of performance, the poor 3DS. I'll get this thought out eventually. More lag. If you notice that the bottom screen is a little stuttery, that's because it is. I mean, okay, yeah, not running at full speed half the time here, but that's just... Look, the 3DS is doing the heavy lifting here. What do you expect? But, yeah. Bottom screen is purposely set to a slightly lower frame rate than the top screen, and lower priority as well, so that the top screen is as not stuttery as possible. Hey, there's a Pokeball back there. It's a classic, huh? Damn it, Ned. I'm gonna get that item first. I don't know what button I press for anything. Don't put me back into the cutscene. All that for a super potion. I'll probably need it at some point. Then again, with this Mimikyu? How badly is this gonna lag, I wonder? Just a bit. And the capture starts stuttering. Lily, ever the optimist. Yeah, fair enough, Geeson. You have a good one. Thanks for stopping by for even just a little bit. Is this what playing this game on an old 3DS is like? I kid, of course. Have I ever played these games on an old 3DS? I'm not sure I have. I'm not sure I have. I have one. I very easily could. I was wondering when that was going to happen. Lily's expression there for just a second, so I didn't mean to actually advance it. Oh, are you done now? Yeah, Lily's expression on just a couple. I love that. Anyway, yeah, thank you, Callie, for pressing the button. Again, I was wondering when you were going to send that notification. If it would be tonight or some other time, but thank you for continuing to stay subscribed at Tier 2. 71 months, huh? Crazy. How's the time gone? Yeah, don't worry about these two. They're nobody special. Or wait, no. God, we have to do Mount Trial. Possibly even tonight. I do not understand what this 3DS wants. I slide all the sliders around and it just never wants to be not stuttering at some point. Granted, the frame rate's just super low right now because it, I mean, how many NPCs are on screen? 6? 7? Well, I mean, currently there's 3, but there's a lot of background stuff. Actually, Nebby's an NPC as well, technically. I wish I could aim in my cutscene. Yeah. Imagine every game not being like the Alolan games. Oh, shut up, Rotom. Not helping. There's nothing here! Nothing here! Wrong version of the game for that. Get the hotel out of view. Or not. No, we're just permanently stuttering. I mean, I could reduce the encoding on the 3DS, because it's currently utilizing 3 cores, which is maybe a lot. You can usually get away with it. Oh, Nebby. I could just do this. I'm sure this would help a bit. In theory. In reality, nothing has changed. I can't change any of the like good settings though, except without being on the 3DS. So I just set. Yeah, no, the quality has definitely been degraded, but not to a point where it actually helps the frame rate. And then there's these. What if I just go full quality? I mean, it looks sharper. Kelly, I think it's just because this area has a lot going on. And that's causing issues. Because in theory it should be better. The lower screen is much lower priority and not being captured as frequently. Last time you did a playthrough? Well, yeah, it wasn't hardware capturing. No sneak, I guess? Yay, 2 minutes. The problem is, last time I did anything with 3DS during the X playthrough, it was not any better than this, honestly. In some ways worse. And it was only getting worse over the course of the screen, which is why I switched to doing it this way, and now it's mostly fine, just, you know, kind of lags the 3DS a bit. I'm just mashing A at this point. Oh, come on, Glaceon, you bulky. I guess I'm using Scratch. I mean, that works. You know, the funny thing is, at least in battle, I don't think turning the quality all the way up has actually hurt anything. And again, I'm sure the setting, the guides, the recommended settings, yes, let's go with that. I think they were more oriented towards... I wondered about that, I forgot. These 2 idiots. The recommended settings are probably more for capturing 60 FPS, which this is a Pokemon game. What 60 FPS? We'll get 30 FPS at best, and you will like it. I don't even know if I have to go. I mean, there's a Zygarde core back here, clearly. Yes, I was trying to look at the damn painting game. That prompted a response. There's Lily. You know, 3DS may or may not see some of this if it wants to respond. No? Are you just dead now? What the hell? Okay, there we go. Now it's working. Or was working. What the hell is going on? Why are you doing this? Stop. Oh. Nope, still not responding. Couldn't have tried touching anything, I guess. I really would like this to come back again, though, so that I can, you know, save the game and not have to redo the last, like, 10-15 minutes of progress. But it's not wanting to come back. Hang up. Action timeout. Right there. You really gonna make me redo all this? What did I do that got it unstuck, I wonder? I don't think the controller does anything. I don't want to press the power button, because as soon as I do that, it might actually kick me out of the game, which I'm trying to avoid doing because I haven't saved. But it doesn't want to do anything. This is fantastic. Yeah, it's locked up. Even pressing the power button is doing nothing. You know, I could just dump the save and play it on PC instead. The emulator won't be able to do it very well. Be able to play it back very well, but at least it wouldn't be giving me these. I have to deal with the whole process. over. Might also be able to be sped up. Hello? There we go. Didn't even want to turn off there. So, yeah. Enjoy this frame because you're not going to be seeing it much for a little bit. The audio. Booted. And then come up to here. Oh, it started capturing. Cool. Yes, max FPS 1. That is exactly what I want. So I guess this is just all working. But like I said, we're all the way back here now. Okay. I still don't know which I usually. Over there. I'm pretty decently there for a little bit. Also, we're gonna take a shortcut this time because I forgot that this is an option. And I'm not going to go collect the super potion. And then once I get out of cutscene hell, I'm gonna save the game. So that if anything happens again, it won't be lost. I don't know why the menu... Oh. I don't know why the menu froze up. The problem is there are some settings that I can only manage on the 3DS itself. And that's what I was trying to access. Running a bit better now. A little. I mean, it's stuttering more, but it's not bogging down as much either. Yeah, I wonder what kind of island Akala is. I've never seen it before. Definitely wasn't just there. By the way, that My Winter car goal is still a thing, and there's still a discount on it if we hit the $30 mark and by the end of the week, and on and so forth, and yeah. Or just ignore it, that's also a valid option. Yeah, look at how much better it's performing. Because I'm not bogging down the CPU with capturing it at the small cost of slightly worse capture. Surfing was funner? Oh, I agree, absolutely. Although that I do not want to know how poorly that runs. That damn unchanging smile of the main character. Just always smiling. No matter what's happening, just always smiling. And again, Rotom won't shut up, and again we run to the right. Ignore the fact that there's no beach there for some reason. Yep. Damn hotel. Damn ocean. I blame the hotel mostly. Well, at least we got to see both options of the dialogue there, I guess. Yeah, if you get lost going to the hotel, though, you really got some issues with navigation. Shut up, Callie. The most annoying part of this is that the battle with Glaceon is still gonna be slow because I still don't have any moves that are great against Glaceon. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I have the quality of the capture turned all the way up, in theory, but because the core time is, or the core priority is lower, the processing priority is lower, it's still not looking that great, and it's stuttering more because the game is taking priority, which, let's be real, a game like this needs the extra performance. Oh really? A T1 switch to Glaceon. I don't like it. dropping my speed, which is annoying. Still faster than Glaceon, though. Still faster than Glaceon, even after multiple speed drops. Sure. Also, as a reminder, I only can get Mimikyu up to level 35 before leaving Akala Island, essentially. It's the Kahuna battle that I have to be worried about, but Shadow Sneak has priority? Oh, right, I forgot about that. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, because of the obedience cap, because Mimikyu is very much not from the save file, obviously, it's, yeah, bit of a problem that. Also, I didn't save yet. That's fine. Why did they bring them back? Purely because of Mega Evolution? Also, I pressed Y after pressing X, and nothing happened. Because this isn't Ultra Moon, it's just regular Moon. Do I even need to go in here? I don't remember. Nothing happened before. I think I just leave Lily alone and... get on with things, basically. Yeah, that's a great way to reduce performances to charge on Tauros. Lilliput. Also, yay! New content for this stream! We haven't already seen this! That's so exciting. Why am I trying to fight a wild Pokemon? New content in a game that's coming up on 10 years of age. Speaking of which, happy 4-year anniversary to the Better Legends game. More enjoyable game and free DLC. Instead of what we got with Legends, yeah. Still waiting on home support. I know, in a month's time on Pokemon Day, probably. I swear, if it's any later than Pokemon Day. Give us access, please. I need the box space. I literally have played it maybe once this year, and that's it. Yeah, she's not to battle. Also, I posted this in Discord the day after the first stream of this, but I will do the affection stuff in Refresh at some point. Wait a minute, that rat's not from around here. This Mimikyu is going to be very busted in not too long. Why not? Yeah, the experience gain that Mimikyu is getting right now, because of the affection boost, it is currently at 1.8x experience. So, almost double the experience that you would normally get. Why? Because it's a traded Pokemon and the affection boost. And they're multiplicative! So, yeah, 1.8x. If I could get a lucky egg, I could actually bump that up to 2.7x, but nah, I have other plans for the held item. Can you not paralyze? Also, Quick Claw on a priority move. Let's go. But yeah, I'm gonna have to be very mindful of Mimikyu's level because otherwise it may become over-leveled. Also, yay, 20 FPS. I could be using the 3DS itself for this. Okay, so that was one heal. I want to make a note of this stuff, so let me go grab that post that I made, because it's got the different stuff. Move all the fluff. A second minute. Just a second, Mimikyu. Cheek. The cheeks. No, they're really small. Okay, so that's 3. I actually want to put both of these with that because I know what it's at. Here, Mimikyu, I'm sure you need to eat, so eat. More food. I love that you can high-five the Pokémon. Alright, so if I'm right, and this is a regular thing, I'm about to hit 4 hearts? Spot on. What does affection level 4 give? I forget. It's not the crit rate, so it might be the chance to dodge? Or is it survive on 1 HP? I don't remember. Okay, now we're getting into that, so leave. So as expected, that didn't take very long. Oh, jeez. And I made it 5 feet before... Ow. Forget about this town. Yeah, I mean, I can understand why. The very first time you come into this town, you're dealing with this. And then there's not really much reason to stay around either. So... yeah, that's great. But... also, I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh yeah, when does being able to shake off status conditions take effect? I forget. There's a thing rolling around in the background. What is this? Scarlet or Violet? Why'd my cursor reset to the top? Oh, you have a dark move, do you? And you didn't use it again. Oh, okay. So maybe that's 4 hearts? Oh boy, a dire shit. Thanks, Hal. The dire hits are great and all, but I won't be needing that. I've got an even better idea. Free piece of candy? What? Can I do that again? How? Okay, now he's stopped. Why did I get 2 rare candies? Excuse me? How did that happen? And poke beans. Alright, now that's done. Actually, in here, not that I can reach it. Tauros, please. I forgot that you didn't go all the way up to the top of the stairs. No, it's not that one. I didn't mean to talk to it again. Somewhere. Don't ask where. You don't need to know. Anyway, free quick ball. I didn't remember what the item was, but I figured it was worth grabbing anyway. I'd say a free quick ball is worth grabbing. Shame, by my calculations, I am at 153 affection points. And there's no way to get to 154 at this point. Oh well. OBS, don't you start lagging. Come on. Really? Seriously, why is the average render time at like 7 to 8 milliseconds? There's 13, okay. Yeah, the only thing that I could see being the case for why this is happening is one of two things. Either Windows is doing something in the background that's bogging down performance, or NVIDIA is doing something in the background, which is bogging down performance. After all, GPU is doing the encoding right now. It's especially fun when both the game and OBS are lagging. Average time to render frame back under 2 milliseconds. Much better. Wait, why is the card bank full health? Why am I on script? Why did she use a potion? Damn it. Also, yeah, I could have just done that from the very beginning, but I was focusing on OBS. Oh yeah, I love it when the performance dies. There you go. I am... Thank you, controller. There we go. I don't face her first, though. Stoutland, the most useless of the ride Pokemon. Okay, bye. You know, the funny thing, though, is that if you use this, you'll quickly find that... Where is it? Well, there is something around here. See? Oh boy, a repel. That was so worth my time. Yeah. It's good if you, It's good if you want to find hidden items, but it's not a fast mount, so... Yeah, that too, Callie. If you're looking for hidden items, it's great. If you're trying to run places, though, not so much. Which is why I never use it. Kinda like Lapras. It's great until you get Sharpedo. Unless you want to fish. Thank you for the delayed notice that, right, that move doesn't work. This is fine. OBS, stop lagging. Alright, now the real reason why I did this. Yep. The scope lens, just by equipping it, is gonna bump me up to... Oh, that's a lot of items. And it gave out. Is gonna bump me up to 1 in 16 crit rate. Or no, 1 in 8 crit rate, I think it is. Which is doubled by affection, so it becomes 1 in 4. So, 25% chance to crit on every move. Because, you know, I need more help with this Mimikyu. It's clearly not good enough as it is. All you need now is a high crit move. Soon enough. Though probably not tonight. There. Is there any reason to go over there? I don't know. The game is lagging too much. say the game is lagging, it's the capture lagging. I should just be playing on the 3DS, but then I have to have the audio cable going all the way from over here to over there, and... Oh, I don't have it plugged in, do I? There, that's fixed. Won't make a difference, it'll just ensure that it doesn't die at any point. Having Woodhammer from the very beginning is kinda... unfair. Unfair for the AI, not for me. Nope, there is no shortcuts. I mean, I know why it's probably lagging, so at least a little bit of why it's lagging. There. Yeah, no, no, it's in here. I know where I'm going. You. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going. There we go. First Pokemon, get! Hey, do I have an egg sprite? How badly is that not gonna fit? Where the hell is it? Hello? Oh, I see. It's, almost 900 by 900 pixels, that's why. All that for one bloody egg. It's a little big, and you know what, I don't care. It's where it is. Oh, is it break time? Well, we better stop here, because otherwise we're going to get caught up in shit. I guess I just do this. To effectively pause the game for a little bit. Anyway, AFK scene. Anyway, yeah, as the bot said, it's basically time for a break, and now is as good a point as any, as upcoming stuff. Stop scrolling. Yeah, I'm just going to take a few minutes to stand up, stretch, and get away from the computer for a little bit. During this time, I am going to run some ads. It's the only time during the stream I run ads, prevents pre-rolls for next hour, blah 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 blah. Point is, ads now while nothing is happening, so that no ads for the next hour of gameplay. When I get back, we'll continue on to the first trial of Akala Island, and we'll get to enjoy some of Lena's dialogue. Boy, they really made some changes in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon that just did not benefit the characters, didn't they? We'll see that in the next hour. Anyway, your beat. Alrighty, I am back. Gotta say, combination of not being in great shape and getting older is wonderful when combined with a snowstorm. Back feels better than it did yesterday, but still not fully recovered. Anyway, back to the gameplay. This guy does something if you beat trainers, I think, on this route. I don't know how you... Oh, right, that's why. I have one Pokemon, so I don't have to battle them. Yeah, Kiosk. You and me both. Like, I'm just mashing A, Gladion. Trying to get the audio balance just right. Because I want the music to be loud enough and such, but I don't want it to overpower me. Which it will if I don't talk loud enough. I probably should try setting the priority a little bit higher. Alright, you're a normal type, aren't you? I did not do as much as I would have liked it, though. That didn't kill? It's fine. Also, Kiosk, just pointing out, we technically don't know that he's part of Team Skull at this point. Now we can more or less infer that. Yeah, after that line especially. But technically before... Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna try turning the encoding quality up, or priority up, just a little bit. But first I'm going to save so that I don't lose 20 minutes of progress. I mean, it would only be... case. Let's see. So I can scroll through the menu. Okay, it's not dying this time, so that's nice. Go about halfway between where we were initially and where we just were. The controller is being a nuisance. There we go. Set that over back somewhat closer to the... Okay, there we go. Thank you, controller. Appreciate it. Yes, good morning, because it's definitely the morning and not the evening. For you Lolans. Able-bodied trainer. So it hasn't really helped all that much, I guess. Not any worse though. Yet. I'm sure the one of the upcoming scenes is going to be not so great. Oh boy, Lapras. Get set there, where I normally would put it. A wishy-washy? What the hell is that? I mean, overkill perhaps, but it gets the job done really quickly. Oof, that recoil though. Is it just me, or did the screen get darker? Can't imagine why that would be. Oh, there's a camera thing here. How badly is this gonna lag? Not very, honestly. Performance isn't great in the first shot, to be fair. So, the first shot in the first place. So, yeah, not terrible. I just remembered for some reason that in the Ultras, they added a Pokédex Rotom animation anytime you encountered a Pokemon that you hadn't seen before. Glad that's not a thing here. Sorry, what was your name again? Harpo? Yeah? Oh, that's just lovely. Anyway, look over here. Strapping young swimmer, perhaps? They scattered again. I feel like it's gotten a bit sunnier all of a sudden in this battle. Could be wrong though. The skies still look dark. Yeah, I thought that might have been a crit. Again, 25% chance. Faint attack. I mean... I haven't really been using Astonish. It began to rain. Oh dear. Wasn't a strapping young swimmer after all. Oh, what a shame. Lana's dialogue in this is excellent. Oh, hi. Don't mind me. Mighty Kyogre. Really? Why don't you just spell it out for us? What exactly is going to happen? So slow. Lapras is trembling. Oh no! Yeah, it's a little slowed down. And stuttery. Of course, it's still a wishy-washy, so I already know the type matchup, not that it matters. Oh no! You took out my disguise. Whatever shall I do? Momola. Which targets to ensure that it doesn't screw me over here. Goodbye, Wishy-Washy. Yeah, Woodhammer is a little busted for this battle in particular. Oh, that was a crit. Okay. Oh dear. Did it hang on there? I'm not entirely sure that I can even do that at this point, but I thought I saw an extra line of dialogue. Nope, just damaged by the recoil. So yeah, that was a natural 1 HP survive. Calculated or something. Yay, something that I have to push a button for, that one. What does this one do? That, I guess. Cool. Allows me to have slightly less images loaded on screen at once, because of course every single one of those Z crystals has its own sprite. Once reeled in a red Gyarados. Did you really? I mean, we all have at some point. No, actually. You shan't, if that's even a word. You shall not see me back. Because I actually have business in Brooklet Hill, believe it or not. Not in this part of it, though. Right, that's a thing you can do. Well. Another Winkle. Oh, I leveled up, so I gained 3 HP. Also, I'm not going to hit 69 HP total. What a shame. I did not go all the way over there. Polyswag, not what I'm looking for. It is a Gen 1 Pokemon, though. Also, I probably could do this. Yeah, I know, Pokemon Refresh. Can you stop switching as I scroll up and down? Give me items. Oh, it's screwing me over. Hell yeah. What I wanted, honestly. Oh, you want a battle? Good thing I healed. Fletchling in the water. Somehow that doesn't quite seem like it'd work out, but what do I know? The normal type. Damn it, if you would just crit. I wouldn't want to fall down in the water myself, but do you, lady. That is a Lillipup. But there's no more grass. I want the grass. Freeze frame that. Of course, it's going to take forever to find what I want to find. Why do I bother? Oh right, because I don't want to hold the 3DS for 3 hours. Can you blame me? I have the option not to. Fuck off. Can't be that many Pokemon here, and I still haven't seen the one that I want. But I've seen, what, 3 other encounters here? Maybe it's not even in this patch of grass. Nope, there it is. Be a nuisance and see what happens, Psyduck. was the first game where they gave you the shortcut for throwing a Pokeball, wasn't it? Could change that. Alright, you're gonna be that way? Duck, surely. This list somewhere. No? How are you not? Because you were added with a DLC. But the... Okay. You don't have any of them. You don't have any of them. Alright, somewhere in this look. Definitely be. Yes. Yoink. Yoink. There. Psyduck. So, yay, we have one of the 5 Pokemon. Technically. Wait, shit. I just realized. Nope. Use the D-pad because the joystick sucks. Anyway, deposit the Psyduck. So that I can just do this. No, I never battled this guy. Well, a little bit more experience probably won't hurt. Again, I'm trying to stay under level 35 because this Mimikyu gains almost double the experience that it normally would, and there is a level 35 cap for traded Pokemon, which it is. Oh, Sableye. Oh, Sableye. Can detect, but you're not gonna have a good time nonetheless. Bastard. Just wasting turns. I don't crit nearly often enough for being 25% crit rate. Sure. Could you stop having so many issues, please? Intimidate is kind of a nuisance, not gonna lie. Only a mild one. I honestly forgot exactly what you had to do there. Mystic water. I won't be needing that, but thanks, kid. Oh, God. Battle Royale, my favorite. Oh, you're off to the side there. Yeah, I was going off to the side to avoid them, not run into them. Oops. We're not gonna get to Mallow's Trial tonight, are we? Game, please. Game, please. Really need my aid. I don't know who they are. For real? Drowsy. Wonderful. Want me to get it off the screen as quickly as possible. Mimikyu, would you assist in this, please? I mean, Feint Attack is more powerful, technically. Wasn't a crit. Wasn't needed? Yeah, wasn't needed, wasn't necessary, but I still wanted to see a crit. Who you calling a numbskull? Go picking up any little children on your way back. Who's this Hapu person? I'm sure they're nobody significant. We'll never see him again, probably. No, I really don't want to go to the Battle Royale, though. What is she doing on this island, anyway? Why am I running up? Why does everybody want to go see Battle Dome? Look, there it is. Whoopee. Mega Mimikyu should be a thing? Huh. You know, they had the opportunity with the DLC and they still didn't. So just keep that in mind. I don't entirely hate the idea. Yeah, the game literally forces you into this battle gimmick. You have no choice in the matter. The professor? And of course, Howl either doesn't realize or just chooses to remain oblivious purposely, which I don't blame him if so. Also, enjoy this theme because you'll never hear it again in this playthrough. Game, could you just not capture, rather? Could you just not lag in the first place? Probably because nobody cares about this game mechanic kiosk, so you don't see a lot of it. Outside of, like, the initial playthrough of each save. No, but I mean, like, this is the only time you really see him like that, kiosk. I win. Win what? Nothing of importance. No, How is just oblivious as hell. Goodbye, Professor, wherever you went. Anyway, we're never going back inside of there. Oh, that's the real one, okay. I forget who's where. Yep, kiosk. Absolutely. So we got a Salazzle. Be here for a couple of hours. Or you could give me one immediately. It's a fucking... Okay, game. I mean, I wasn't going to catch one anyway, but thank you for that. Alright, you just go straight up to the top in this game. I forgot that they only added the extra stuff in the other version. Ultras. Again, for the most part, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are the better versions of the games. This still has the better story and champion theme, though. Not the Marowak. The capture always chooses the perfect time to lag. Look, my 3DS is trying its hardest, alright? Can you not drop my attack, though? I think that's very good. Growl? Something, I don't know. But how did you notice the hiker was only present the second time? How could you ever notice that? You know, I feel like I should actually do this for every single playthrough from here on out. Trade in a starter Pokemon, even if it's the same starter that I would use in the game anyway. Just because the experience boost is really nice. Also, goodbye, Burn. Thank you, Mimikyu. Affection OP. Kind of, Kiosk. But we're gonna do more affection stuff. Oh boy. Nope, still just the basic beans. You only get one though. Give me a high five. Hell yeah. So by my math, I am now at 168 affection points. That is disappointing. The totem Pokemon, the black Pokemon, the new Pokemon, the suspicious Pokemon. Show me again. Not gonna lie, Salazzle is a bit more of a concern. But it boosted its special defense, so, meh. You are physical. Mimikyu, heal yourself. Don't forget, kids. Thank you. Make sure to adjust the slot you're attacking. Game can sometimes try and screw you over like that. Mimikyu, you're not healing the poison off. I mean, it doesn't matter. The fire reduced attack, but the poison just leeches health is all. Ow. Ow! Mimikyu, you better heal. Thank you. If you don't heal, you're literally done the end of this turn. So yeah, better heal. Yeah, there was a lot going on there at one point, wasn't there? What is the current state of affairs for Mimikyu? -2 attack. Not great. Not great. Which is why you just need to crit Mimikyu, because then it doesn't matter. Like I said, you just need to crit Mimikyu. Do I not have the antidote anymore? Well, that's unfortunate. Should be able to survive one more. If you just crit, though... Yeah. Not even a problem. Who wouldn't want to give their Mimikyu a high five? Yeah, 172 affection points at the moment. And now I gotta press another button. Extra crystals, yeah, that makes sense. How many buttons do I have to press before you move on? Stop lagging. Good enough. 10 quick balls? Also, yeah, we can fly now, so that's awesome. Of course, the only ride Pokemon that we've gotten thus far that isn't Cantonian is Stoutland. Was there nothing automatically triggered? Guess not. There we go. Pokepelago. Now that I can fly. I think there is something that gets triggered when you come down here, but only in the Ultras, of course. Yeah, give me a rainbow beam, please. Can I get out of the damn tutorial, please? Or, you know, give me a rainbow beam yourself. All I want is a rainbow beam, because then we get silly things. Oh, there was a better one. This is a lot harder to pick them up than with a stylus, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, rainbow beam. Okay, Mimikyu is officially going to be slightly more busted once we get out of here. Another rainbow beam. Yeah, 2 rainbow beams and then like 1 or 2 pats on the head will literally max out a Pokemon's affection value. maybe not actually that little, but 2 rainbows and one of the middle tier, I think, will. I don't know why I'm still collecting berries, by the way. It literally doesn't matter at this point. You know, part of the reason why it might be worse is because I'm still doing this on a PC. 3DS, come here. I accidentally bumped the volume slider in the process of doing that. Yeah, I feel like the reduced frame rate is actually hurting it somehow, because this is so much easier on the touchscreen. How many beans is this thing going to give me? Holy shit. I kind of don't want to stop just to see how many I'm getting, which is why I haven't stopped yet, because I very easily could have. I have 8 rainbow beans. My first time in Poképelago. I literally just came here and I have 8 rainbow beans. It's still not done. I won't. That's back over there. And this rearrange shit. I mean, yes, save. But god damn you. There. Fortunately, that was the last time that'll ever happen. I've got all the icons now. Look at all these beans. These... No. Really difficult sometimes to actually scroll the list. There we go. There you go. Max affection. And just to confirm, Mimikyu, please. 5 hearts. So yeah, Mimikyu now has max affection, which means it has all the bonuses, including the crit boost. Right, no, actually it didn't have the crit boost before. So it was only a 1 in 8 chance of critting. Now it's a 1 in 4 chance. Also, you want to go through the tunnel? Too bad. Other side. Just like that. And then we get a visit from a semi-familiar character that... Do we ever see him again? Yeah, not... I'm not sure we really see Chorus again in this game, do we? I was going to say the Combiner, but this is not the Ultras, so there's no combining yet. But can I go under? I mean, there's the photo, but that's not what I want. Oh, time for a break? Got a few minutes. I was wondering why I was getting so few crits. Right, affection wasn't maxed out yet. So I actually don't have the boost. Yep, friendship dodges are a thing now, or affection dodges, really. All of the affection bonuses. All of the affection bonuses, and we've only just done the fire trial. We're not gonna see it tonight, but trust me. Next island, Mimikyu is going to be busted as hell. Which is why I wanted to use it. It's just such a fun Pokemon, because the AI do not know how to handle it properly. Why again? I don't mind skipping battles simply because I don't really need the extra experience. Again, 1.8x experience. Almost double what you would normally get. And it's traded, so I have to worry about the obedience cap. Nice, that was an assisted crit. Okay, the rollout is a bit concerning, I'm not gonna lie. We're probably fine for one more turn. Or you can miss. Perfect. There's no need to do point. Like, the only way to hit max affection is to literally max out the affection, and you can tell because there were just sparkles. See? Sparkles tell you that it's already maxed out. Alright, now that I got sidetracked with another battle, we'll just set up pointing that way, and look at the passport. Use the D-pad. Also, it is not 1001. That's just what my 3DS thing. Like 4 of reality. Anyway, as the bot said, it is time for another break, so I'm just going to take a few minutes to stand up, stretch, and get away from the computer for a little bit. Volume on that. Not that you can hear it. During this time, though, I am going to run some ads. It's the only time during the stream that I run ads besides beginning and end. And reason is so that ads happen now while nothing of importance is happening. Wonderful AFK screen, I can never decide on words to say, and then I say them weirdly. Anyway, ads now while nothing of importance happens, and then no ads when I get back. And then an hour of gameplay, more or less, ad-free. That's the idea. Because nobody likes ads, so since there's always going to be some amount of ads, run them now while nobody needs to actually be watching. When I get back, we'll continue to Mallow. Went a little bit faster than I remember it being, so maybe we will get through Mallow and get down to Koni Koni. We're not getting to the third island. We're not getting to Ula Ula tonight, though. Next week, if I stream this next week. You know how my schedule has been recently. Anyway, BRB. Alrighty, I am back. Let's get back into it. And also, look at the top of the screen. Nice. Oh, volume. We run this way, ignore all the trainers, because I need to heal. Thank you for liking out capture. Nice guy he is. I don't remember what this is. Not that great. Oh no! Anyway. I think I'm good at this point, experience-wise. Like, I can just get experience and it won't be a problem, probably. Basically what I'm saying is, I don't think... Really? I saw a Mimikyu in the stupid battle bullshit. Give me the damn damage indicators, would you? I don't have to worry about hitting level 35 too early. Also, nice late crit. I'm running even though I don't need to. But, yeah, good enough. Hello, special prize. I wonder if I do this, will it make it look any better? I mean, it kind of does, but also not really. That definitely not. Now it just looks smudged. Yeah, I'll stick to the picture. Thanks. Let's see, I think for this one, you need to put you here temporarily. Not over there. I think for this you have to use it. Although if you know where to look, then you don't. No. Pokemon. That was small. What was it? Oh, a Fomantis. What a surprise. You know, honestly, I wouldn't mind hitting level 32, I think it is. When I learn Slash, when Mimikyu learns Slash. Double crit. 25% chance crit. Charm? No, I'm good. There. doesn't want to... I mean, there is something about it. But it's just an X defense. Wait, no. Revival Herb, I think, one that I do want. I think. And again, I'm using Feint Attack because base power is 20 higher. Sneak. Shadow Sneak. So, might not be stab, but... That's not a terrible move. I already have Wood Hammer though, but that does do self-damage. There is an item up here then. Yes? Oh. Fourth item, I don't remember. Up here? Love how the bot can use emotes on the stream, even though it's not a subscriber. Already gotten the item from in here, so I shouldn't need anything more from here. Running from a trial. Oh boy, that's so much health you just gained back. Makes such a difference. Here is the fourth item. Scratch is fine, I guess. The best part is I can take out these Fomantis without them being able to do a single bit of damage, because I outspeed, and at worst they take out the disguise. That it? Gotta be. Good. Tiny mushroom. Right. Forgot about that. It's been a few years since I played through Gen 7. I don't remember all the details. And I haven't played the games a ton in the first place. Uh-huh. Really? That was literally like 1 HP. You know, technically, if I really wanted to... Do I have 3 or just the 2? Just the 2, yeah. I learned Slash at 32, not 31. Okay. There's the other 2. Ready to start cooking? I guess. Don't forget, guys, press A to pound. And grind it. Who thought that that was a good idea? Totem Lurantis, how am I going to deal with you? How am I going with you? Lots of crits, yeah, that makes sense. Nice. Yep, I didn't change the target. Hate that. Ow. I think I maybe have 1 Hyper Potion. Mimikyu, I need crits. God damn it. No, I have 2 Super Potions. Well. Heal again, otherwise that's that. Whole 2v1 thing is kinda unfair, not gonna lie. Alright, Mimikyu, just crit it. Please, get it off the field. Never misses. This goes. I still want to heal, though. I feel like I had been seeing it go first when it shouldn't. But it wasn't. Snapped out of confusion as well. Nice. Yikes. That went far lower than I expected it to. Alright, well, paper it is. I've got two of them, fortunately. Nice. Which is as much of a nuisance as Trumbeak can be. Obviously, those solar blades did a lot of damage, so. Nice crit. Really wanted to get it off the field ASAP. Plus, if I knock out the Trumbeak, I can always call for more backup. So, screw that. But yeah, that trial is complete. Very spicy, apparently. And suddenly, Professor. Hey, thanks, Professor. Can I get on with things, though? Alright, I feel like my mappings for the ride Pokemon are completely wrong. That one doesn't even belong on there, but I figured it was better to have it readily available for that trial. So it'll get removed when it's no longer needed, or rather, I need to make space for something more important. Which will be happening on Island 3. Ula Ula Island. No. No building here. Unusual. Lily! Telling Nebby to splash. You didn't hear any of that, don't worry. No problem. Good thing for those potions. Yeah, that's great. Just keep stuttering, please. You gotta press the button. You can't just talk to the elevator, you gotta actually press the button. Unlike every other door in the game where you can just talk to the door. Blah 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 blah, words, ultra wormhole, words, blah blah blah, don't care. Right, Rotom? You've actually got a point there for once. Alright. There's clearly a book right there. Giratina, Palkia. Not the Magnemite. Bronzong? Wait, the Enter Dream Zone, you say, or whatever it was. What's that? I've never heard of it. Alright, I talked to everyone. Already said that, Hal. Talk to the button, not the door. Again, if it wasn't for the fact that you literally talked to the door for every single other thing, it wouldn't be such a big deal. This one elevator, maybe all elevators, but the one you actually have to go through. Well, that's interesting. Probably nothing of concern. Hate how he calls it a PMC. Pokemon Center, you lazy bastard. Well, there's going to be stuff going on, of course. Overabundance of Diglett. Yes, I know. Thank you. Wow. Just wow, game. Immediately into an encounter. We're just gonna ignore those people for now. I swear there were forced battles. But no, apparently it's... Good old Team Skull. Team Numbskull. How could you hate him? A Pikachu and not a Pikachu. Sorry, my janky controller made me attack the wrong Pokemon. Also, you have a male Salandit. Now, there is a lady up ahead by the lighthouse that can get you an Eviolite. Please, leave your Torracat as it is. Take advantage of the Eviolite and just keep it unevolved. Bye! Team Numbskull is so good. You can walk behind this guy. Just to point that out. "3DS, catch up, please." Not my attack. I need that. Well, when you crit, it doesn't matter, so I guess that works. Only lagging a little bit. Well, then the capture starts lagging on top of that. Now it's lagging a fair amount. I could buy that right now, just to point that out. I don't get it until level 37, but I could spend 10,000 Pokéyen to get it now. I won't. Just pointing that out. Neat. And with that, bye. I remembered that I'm kind of low on healing items, so I should probably stock up. Apparently I already have 8 revives. Sure. Let's put that in there. Nope. I pressed X to close straight out of the boxes. You don't need to press X because you just exit straight out anyway. Alright, now that I have a frame rate again. Oh, those battles were really hard. Hey, thanks guys. Appreciate the help. Just got here, but sure, no, I'll take care of your problem for you. Why not? I mean, if that's the most powerful, effective move I have, you know? Where did they run off? Oh, there they go. Something happened? And truly astounding, huh? Sure it's astounding? Really? Leech Life? You know, honestly, Leech Life is a solid move in the game, especially for Mimikyu, because it got bumped to 80 power. Leech Life is a solid. Not gonna do me much good against rock types, though. What was that collision? That was something else. Oh right, you show up here. She calls them Skull. Also, hearing something outside reminds me, I think somebody drove by earlier and dropped a bunch of snow off their roof or something, because there was suddenly the sound of cars driving over snow when there had previously not been snow in the room. That was this afternoon sometime, but yeah, like, if that's true, you know, if they actually did have something drop off the roof onto the road like that, like, fuck you, asshole. Turn the top of your vehicle off before you go anywhere. Frame rate, please. Capture. Want to blame it on? Probably could have shadow sneaked just to finish it off without getting a little bit more damage. Like a female selling it. Girl's not a fool like that other person. Sure, why not? Still don't have any antidotes, so I kinda need it. Again, bottom screen is locked to 20 FPS on the capture, just to reduce the load a little bit. Then when it lags, it's even lower. Oh well, good enough. Guess I don't need you, like. Lily doesn't heal me at this point, does she? Gee, I wonder. Like how she starts smiling as she walks off screen. Because she knows. Yeah, well, I didn't need those potions. Got like 10-15 minutes. Why not? Nice. I didn't one-shot it anyway. Damn. God damn it, with the not doing enough damage. Wait for the next stream of this when I can just have a super busted Mimikyu. I like it, Rock. Nice crit. Although, ouch, my HP. That's one thing about Mimikyu, its HP is not good. It is not a defensive Pokemon, it is purely attack. Stop. Stop. Bastard. Okay, that didn't do anything, so good to know. Please stop. Would a super have been sufficient there? Possible. Do I care? Not really. Yeah, no. Super wouldn't heal me up fully there. Nice. Wasn't even a crit, too. Crit the first time, it probably would have been sufficient, but whatever. I pressed B, but that doesn't work in the game. Actually, have to scroll down and select. No. Hold on, I'm just gonna clean off Mimikyu first. Good job, Mimikyu. Good job. And I think with that, that is the final crystal of the second island that I need to get. Or, you know, end up getting naturally. Also, Camp upgrade. The hip movement is crucial. What she said. Anyway. That's Island 2, basically, complete. I don't know why I'm bothering to read all this. I am, though. It's not like there's much more happening tonight anyway. Get his stupid smiling face off the screen, thank you. It's the last sector of the map that I haven't been to. And it's literally just the hotel and the ocean in front of it. Nope, not this way. I forget, is Pyukumuku throwing in this game or only the other pair? What's up, Pukamook? Ooh, it's not this. I am barely off of getting Slash. Oh? Why is the egg sprite so huge? Do you guys see Eevee? Like, what the hell? It's just so tiny. There it is. Except, you know, it's like that. Anyway, yeah, we have an Eevee now. Is that good enough? Yes. These all Pukamiko? No, they're Staryu. You know what? I'll defeat this one simply so I can get the level up there. Nice crit. Double crit. Okay. Yeah, you can get rid of Scratch for Slash. And that's now my best move. Oh boy. Should get to around level 12, probably? No, level 7. They overestimated. Sudden lag, I guess I'm close enough to the hotel now or something? There's one more still. There it is. $20K. Oh, I forgot that it was that much. Okay. So, somebody want to gift me, like, hell, even make it 100. If you consider Pokéyen to be similar to yen, and the conversion rate currently is not great. I don't know what it actively is, but I knew it was closer to 1 to 2 than not. So if anybody wants to give me like 20,000 yen worth, or, you know, closer to 100 US, that I would not be opposed. Sorry, Faba, not tonight. Where's the guy? Nah, let them be. It's fine. Don't worry about a guy and his kinks, you know? And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, let's just say that may or may not actually be a Pokemon. Capture, please. There's not really much more to do. So, with that, also you notice that the the badge, not really badge thing with the Z crystals on it, the Z crystals actually match up with what's on screen there, even though it's a different UI element in the background. Because spoiler alert, it's taken from here. But it works more or less the same. Anyway, save again, because why not? Why not in this game? I don't know, but it can be. Can't say that about most Pokemon games anymore. I did something and I don't know what it was, but somehow I feel like it wasn't the right thing. Anyway, end scene. What did I do? System info. Oh, if I had gone one more up, I would have been fine. Yeah, I need to go 3 up and then press A to power off. Anyway. Yeah, end of the stream. When's the next stream? I don't know. The next scheduled stream is not this one. No, it is this one. It's actually choosing the correct stream. Look at that for one. Will I stream on Friday? Will I maybe even stream on Thursday? Tomorrow. Who knows? There's not going to be any FNR this week, and the next possible chance of being FNR depends on whether or not SLS does it. So, yeah, don't get your hopes up on that. Disable full screen. Yeah, there's not going to be another. All the radios. And yeah, so I don't know when the next stream will be. I don't know when the next FNR session will be. We might actually do FNR though. Not completely dead, just mostly. So, yeah. We'll see what happens in regards to the next stream. Yeah, simple as that. I wouldn't normally trade, but like there is somebody streaming. I don't know how I don't know what he's doing or anything. But let's raid somebody, 'cause usually don't. Anyway, still gonna do my normal outro. Get that raid started. We're gonna raid Max. He's doing LMS stuff. Yo, Callie. Yeah. That's gonna do it for me tonight. Thank you everyone for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Later. Alright, go watch Max be something in LMU. Getting his stream pulled up. Anyway, bye!